All right, we're live, guys. We are live. We are live. Okay, so tonight I'm going to be doing an all night camping stream. We're going to be doing an all night indoor creepy camping stream. So here's my tent. I'll show you around my tent a little bit. I hurt my arm a little bit, so I got to be careful. But yeah, that's it. That's my tent. That's a special guest for later. You guys weren't supposed to see that guy. He's a special guest for later. It's a little windy where we are. But yeah, indoor camping stream. So pretty awesome, if I do say so myself. So we got a pretty much all day doing a stream. I'm gonna hop on some Fortnite here a little bit. But of course I did want to look at the radar real quick. We have a enhanced risk, I believe, out towards almost towards Nevada. Yesterday was pretty active. Though I had a doctor's appointment, so I could not stream yesterday. It's all right though. Ooh, ooh, ooh. There we go. Let me share my screen with you guys. In the chat, please put anything down in the chat. Anything you'd like me to do on this camping stream. So we're gonna look at radar for a little bit. But we are going to be doing some other creepy, scary stories. Is that was that upgraded to a moderate risk? No, that's still enhanced. Sometimes on my radar here, it looks like it's a moderate. So we will definitely monitor that for later. Wichita Falls looks like you guys just had a storm. Got a special weather statement. Let's see what that is real quick. But other than that, I think we're going to be good to go for a little while. So I'm going to hop on some Fortnite. Yeah. Strong thunderstorm, 25-mile-per-hour wind gust, up to 50-mile-per-hour wind gust, actually. And nickel-sized hail. So be on the lookout for that. But later on, Big Spring, Albany, San Algonio. These are all townships and or towns in parts of Texas, which would lead me to assume this is going to be a big hail producer, because lately a lot of the storms down there are major hail producers. So we got an enhanced risk down in Texas today, Albany, Texas, San Algon, Texas, almost towards Brownwood, Texas, almost. Big Spring, Texas. I believe that's still Texas. Yeah, Texas. We do also have, interesting, that we can look at right now. We also have our first tropical storm of the year. It is Tropical Storm Allen. Tropical Storm Allen is heading towards Mexico right now. The kind of western part of Mexico, the west coast of Mexico. So if you're down there, I doubt any of you watching it from there. But if you are, be on the lookout for Tropical Storm Allen. My predictions for Tropical Storm Allen. I don't think he's going to even track on land, which could cause him to build some strength and perhaps slam in to La Paz, Mexico, or Cuba San Locos, Mexico, something like that. If he stays mainly in the water, which is possibility, he could gain with the warming water up here. He could gain. Looks like they have some riptide warrants. He could gain and California may get our first hurricane of the season, which would be odd, I think. Let's look it up, though. When was the last time Cal was hit with an last time a hurricane hit California? 1939. Wow. Yeah. Wow. 1939. So that could be a weather event that has almost happened in not even like 90 years. They say history repeats itself. So wow. Okay, we'll take a look on that later. Right now we're gonna play some let's get into it, guys. Why can you never find? We are going to do some spooky stuff, so maybe we'll play some of these horror games on here. Well, let's do some spooky camping, creepy camping. Let's play the Backrooms Prucha Fora 2 horror. Oh no, is it squads? I'm not playing something that squads. No, I'm not playing squads. We'll play a solo horror. We'll play some horror later. I'm gonna hop into some classic battle royale. We will play some horror later. We'll play some horror later. Ooh, the Death Star sabotage is gonna be about 8 hours. So we'll have to look for that. Let's see. What time will it be? 8 hours from now? 10:30 at night? Okay, definitely. We'll go ahead and we'll be there for the Death Star sabotage, that's for sure. That's for sure. But yeah, we'll play some horror games later today. It is going to be a creepy camping stream, obviously, and then we're going to get into some creepier stuff later tonight. That's for sure. Why did it just kick me out of full screen? It's weird. Just kicked me out of full screen for some reason. Now I gotta like manually. Huh, that was weird. I don't know why I was kicked out of full screen. All right, guys, let's jump into this battle royale. We are going to be doing some creepy Fortnite horror games later today. Maybe the Toon 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 Sahor map, perhaps. I'm not really sure. But we're going to do some creepy horror games. This is creepy camping, creepy indoor camping, Fortnite marathon. Occasionally interrupted by weather. When the weather event starts popping off, we're gonna go and skeat over there. I'm just checking the stream real quick, guys, but that is what we're doing, and that is the plan, Stan. Is what we're doing, and that is the plan, Stan. All right. Guess we're landing at the Lone Wolf Lair. Check this building over here for some loot. See if we got any loot over here. Remember there used to be Loot Lake? Yeah, I remember that. Dueling pistols, I like that. Two sets of dueling pistols. Now this one's a shotgun. I'm more of a dueling pistol guy myself. Yeah, I'll take that, and I'll definitely take that go-go juice. Heck yeah. Okay, we got a car there for escape. We don't want to give away our position just yet. Ever wish you could GTA in this game? Just someone's here. Just gonna entice him in. Hit him with the dueling pistols. Yep. Dueling pistols works every time. 50% of the time, it works 100% of the time. Ba-boom. Go ahead and get it. Oh, shit. him with the dueling pistols again. No, I think I can get this guy through the window. Dueling pistols time! Dueling pistols time! Yeah! Bing! Say hello to Dooley and Diesel. You know what I'm saying, chat? Gotta know what I'm saying, chat. Gotta know. Buffalo. I didn't even have time to check my loot. We'll do that 100%. Don't need the shotgun. I already have one of those. Swap this out for that. Yeah, all right. I like that. I can go real long range with this sucker. Yeah, you ever want to just GTA in this game and just go bow, bing, bang, pop, kazow, and just hit them and blow them up? They didn't add that. Too many matrices, I guess. I'm not sure. Some people may call this greed, but I call this decision or die. So I'm gonna go over here and check out what's in this chest. Oh, I'm glad I did. I will take any epic thing that I can get. Let's go to some cover. Close those. Drink up. See how the two guy shoots. Yep. Sorry. That is correct. I got an idea. So after this little thing, I am gonna pause stream real quick. Not end. Guys will just see it. Overlay, generic overlay. But I got an idea where this will be much better, I think. 100%. Okay, here we go. Fixing to be going that way. That is a fact, Jack. Can't swim upstream. Can't swim upstream. Unless you could. You might be able to. I'm not sure, to be honest with you. What's this guy? That's a Jar Jar Binks. Jar Jar Binks is cool. He's a cool guy. 100%. What is that? What? What is that? Is that the Death Star? What is that? That's Lord Vader's force or something. Oh, I gotta get the heck out of here. I gotta get the heck out of here. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Whoa, something's attacking. Something's attacking my tent. What the heck's going on? Something's attacking my tent. I got Lord Vader's death ray pointing at me. Shoot, I gotta get out of here. I'm fixing to get out of here. Fixing to close these doors. Come at me, man. Forget it. Dueling pistols all the way. Dueling pistol. Dueling pistols. Dueling pistols. Sun's attacking my tent. Something's attacking my tent. Something just attacked my tent. Okay, got him. Easy lock. Okay, we fixing to be going here. Don't want to stay here any longer than I have to. I'm fixing to get out of here. Something's attacking my tent, guys. But I don't really have time to figure out what's going on. I'm fixing to get out of here. I'm telling you that much. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Got him. Time to get this guy. Got him. Man, people cannot shoot in this game, dude. And he gone. He gone. Looks like someone else wants to try. Oh, they definitely do. When the bullets are whizzing, it's time to be busy. Something's trying to get in my tent here. Let's see what this is. What kind of creature could this be? What kind of creature could this be? Give you guys a little bit of a tent tour here after this. Right, I see him. Target in my sight. Target locked. Target locked. Hit him. Yep, he's gone. Target eliminated. Target eliminated. He gone. Like shooting fish in a barrel. Want some close-up action? Talk about some close-up action. Close-up action. Here we go. Yeah, he fixing to be gone. He fixing to be gone. Dueling pistols for close-up. Long range finder for long range. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, just gotta get in the circle here. I'm gonna go to this little hut. Fixing to go to this little hut. If I can get over here. Fixing to scale this wall if possible. Oh, shoot. We got one. It's just a spot. It was a Mandalorian. False alarm. Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is a good place to be. In the basket, baby. In the basket. Oh, but I gotta get going. I didn't realize the storm was closing in. I'm not very close. So I better get going. Good thing there's a river right here. I'll tell you what, that saved me. It's about fixing to save me. Let's get him, boys. Fixing to get this fella here. Close-up action time. Close-up action. River fight. River fight. Nowhere to go now. River fight. Oh, I'm fixing to get out of here, folks. Yeah, I'm fixing to get out of here. Yep. And I'm gone. All right. I'm going to pause stream real quick. And I'm going to try to make this a little more realistic. I'll be right back. I'm just going to pause stream real quick. Just going to pause stream real quick. Okay, I can't pause stream. For some reason, I can't pause stream. Not sure why. Okay, well, in that case, I will be right back. Enjoy this background. All right, chat. Who wants a camping tour? Who wants a tent tour? Okay. So here's my little streaming area while I'm on the camping area trip here. Here's my sleeping area. There's a little lantern here providing our light source. Yeah, this is it. This is the camping trip. Isn't this awesome? It's pretty warm in here right now. Of course, with nightfall, it's going to get cooler. So we'll take the warmth when we can get it. Definitely. Got a pretty warm sleeping bag there, though. If you can see that, yeah, pretty warm sleeping bag. This right here is some trail mix. I ate most of it already. Sorry, but it's a little bit of trail mix, some popcorn and some mix-ins there. But yeah, so we got a sleeping area and a streaming area. So let me get in the streaming seats here. Yeah. I have something wrong with back of the ear. Remembering that support. It's not where we need to be. There we go. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. Okay. Now that's a streaming setup. If I ever heard of one. Most definitely. Okay. You know what? This will give us some time to check on the old radar there. Old my radar. So let's go ahead and check back on the radar and see what's happening, Captain. All right. Let's check out what's happening with the radar. All right. See what's happening with the radar. All right. Okay. Everything still looks good. Nothing yet. No storms popping up, but we will keep an eye on that. All right. Back to some Fortnite. For some reason. You gotta hide this taskbar. No. That's pretty. That's interesting, though. I like that, actually. I like that. Taskbar settings. See if I can't hide this taskbar. Widgets, pen, menu, touch, keypad. Can I just hide the taskbar? What? I can't hide the taskbar? Well, okay. Well, how am I supposed to? Okay. Yeah. I'm getting it. Sorry about that, guys. There we go. No. Way too easy, am I right? Heck yeah. Alright, let's play some Fortnite. Fortnite in the creepy tent, in the creepy camping. Creepy Fortnite. Let's do this thing. All right, let's do this thing. Takes a while to connect, but that's all right. All right, here we go. I have that Death Star event later tonight. Let's do this thing. I'm gonna drop in here. Drop straight down. Drop straight down. With that, guys, I would like to bring on our special guest, Mr. Mark Zuckerberg. Hang on. Wait, I just got a call from Mark. Or his team or whatever. Yeah, hello? Yeah, isn't Mark supposed to be on the stream today? You're kidding. Oh my god. That's crazy. Okay. I'll tell him right now. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my sad duty to bestow upon you that the information that Mark Zuckerberg is no longer with us. He died literally like 5 minutes ago. In his villa in Palm Springs. Wow. So he will not be on the stream today. Sorry, guys. It's a shock to all of us, honestly. Wow. All right, well, let's play some Fortnite. Get him, get him. Just checking the stream, guys. Oh, shoot. Get as small as possible. You got to get as small as possible. All right, let's do this thing. Let's do this thing. Let's rob this train. Let's rob this train. Now or never, folks. Let's rob this train. I can't get in the... Huh? Uh-oh. We're fixing to come to a stop here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Is this fixing to blow up? Oh, shoot. Someone else is hopping on. Shoot. I'm getting out of here. Find some cover. It's all out war. This is war, people. This is what war looks like. Oh, shoot. Yeah, okay, we'll see, buddy. Yep, she's gone. I'll take that. You have to become your own enemy. Let's do this thing. Oh my goodness, I'm a horrible shot. I'm a horrible shot. Started tutorial portal is open. What? Are you kidding me? It's fixing to go down here, folks. She's in the clear. Heck, maybe she is. She thinks I'm behind her. Oh. Yeah, not my best game. But we're going to go all night long, so. Mario all night long. Party every day. Hey, hey, hey. Power mode. I'm sure the stream's looking great. All right, guys, I'm back. Oh, shoot. I gotta get to better distance. What are these? Oh, these are these little sand guys, aren't they? Now, were they played by actual little people? Yeah, there you go. Da, 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 da. I hope that doesn't get me copyrighted. All right. Oh, no. Shoot, I gotta get out of here. Heck, there he is, boys. He doesn't know I got a chest right here. Whatever. I was AFK for that one anyways. Doesn't really count. All right. See, what I needed to do is just get some more back support with that. Better back support. Fixing to work there. Uh-huh. Heck yeah, boys. Yeah. That'll do it. That'll do it. Yep. That'll do, pig. That'll do. That will do. I could just tack that up there or something. All right. Let's do this thing, boys. Good. No, I don't want to ruin this tent, though. All right, we're fixing to do this thing for real. We need to open up a window. Get a little stuffy. All right. Got a window open. Oh, yeah. 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 Really, let's just open this door, honestly. Close it at night when it gets cold, but now it's fine to just have it open. Oh, yeah. Oh, instantaneously cooler. Instantaneously. AFK method is the best way to go. Land AFK, guys, if you can. Land AFK if you have the ability to do so. Immediately get on it. Uh-oh, is this Vader? Is this where Vader is? This is where Darth Vader is, I think. So I got to be careful here. So this is definitely where Darth Vader hangs out. You know, guys, I did meet Darth Vader IRL once. He was in Orlando, Florida. In this big, like, probably his bunker or whatever. It looked like his bunker. It was huge, Orlando, Florida. So, I don't know. A lot of people say he's just a fictional character, but you know what they say. The greatest trick the devil ever pulled was convincing people he didn't exist. That's some heavy stuff. But that's real stuff. I'm gonna check stream. Stuff. Is stream lagging or am I? Type 1 if stream's lagging. Yeah. All right, let's do this thing. He's up here. I can tell. I can sense it. A disruption in the force. Oh shoot! There's other people around. I don't want to get Darth Vader. I just want to get some guns and get out of here. Yes, please. Goodbye. What the heck just happened? What the heck just happened? Did you see that? I had a rift. I just had a rift. I just tried to rift out of here and it didn't work. What the heck was that? Guys, this game is this game is nerfed, dude. Seriously. Can't even use a rift anymore. So Darth Vader got into the Fortnite world somehow? He wants to conquer that? I don't understand. But hey, as long as I'm here, I'm fixing to take Vader out. Probably got him posted up in the main area. Maybe there's another rift. I gotta find another rift. I can't believe it just gypped me a rift. Always close doors behind you. Just gave away my position, but it was worth it. Bombardment incoming. Not here, I hope. Okay, guess it's fighting time. Okay, let's get the heck out of here. Ooh, took some fall damage. It's alright, I'm heading for the river. Check this river house. Dueling pistols. Now we're in it. Let's go down river. Vader ain't getting me today. It's actually a scary sound. I don't like that sound. I actually don't like that sound at all. So. Cross current. If I could find like a car or something like that, I'd probably be in pretty good shape. Here's a nice little shelter over here, a nice little hut. I'm gonna go to this thing. All right. See what's out there. Got one hostile. Got one hostile in my sights. Too far to gauge. Looks like about 158 meters out. About 158 meters out. My position has been compromised. Wait for storm. See if I need to move out or not. Speaking of storms, there is a system of storms moving into that enhanced risk area down there in Texas. So after this game, I think we're going to switch over to a little bit of radar mode for a little bit. And that's for sure. That's a fact, Jack. We're going to switch over there for a little bit. Yes. Sirree. Shame about Mark Zuckerberg, but we'll see what happens. Certainly. Once the storms die down, I am going to take a brief intermission. There's some Wi-Fi stuff we got to handle and all kinds of logistics with the stream. So it'll be about an hour, maybe a 2-hour break. And then we will be strapped in for the all-nighter. Perhaps play some creepy games, maybe react to some creepy stuff. There's a Ryan Hall video I want to react to, so I think I'm going to do that as well a little bit next as we wait for these storms to get popping off. That is for showsy. All right, well, I'm fixing to go hog wild. How you scare them up? That's how you scare them. There. Put the fear of Vader in them. The fear of Vader in him. You won't even know what's happening. He's fixing to have a heart attack. He's like, what? Oh, we got a heavy fire. Cycling through. Like a John Wick movie. Yep, it's gonna be like a John Wick the Fifth. Dueling pistols, though, man. That's how you scare them out. All right, let's see where next circle is. Really hoping here to be a very good position to stay in. Okay. Let's move. Let's move out. Let's move out, folks. 18 with me. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, da, 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 da. Is that magic water? Does it heal you? Is this doing anything? Nothing. Oh, I guess it makes you run faster. That's good. Well, we can stop for a chest or two. Missing no harm. Shoot breaker EMP. Nah. Well, nothing new. I think this was like Portal 11 or something. Sometimes you gotta run aside a mountain to get up a mountain. Well, technically, it would be good to hear. I'm gonna keep going though. Oh, by the way, Mr. Jerry, the Barstool show, has been canceled for some bureaucratic Barstool stuff that I thought Dave Portnoy, I thought that was the reason he bought back the company. So that they can do what they want to do. And it's disgusting, and I'm disgusted by it. Honestly, I am. Jersey Jerry, that was just going to be his big break. I don't know what to tell you. I'm fixing to kill this person, though, in Jersey Jerry's honor. For Mr. Jerry! Mr. Jerry! Oh, sorry about that, Mr. Jerry. I guess Dave was right. Dave won that one. Dave, old Mr. Portnoy won that one. All right. Let's look at some storms, shall we? Okay. Goes out Fortnite. Check out the radar. Right. Somewhere. Did it open? No. Oh, it's trying to open. There we go. All right, let's check out the radar, folks. We're just fixing to check out the radar. How's the stream looking, guys? All right. Okay, we by Big Spring, Texas, Leamy's, Texas, Snyder, Texas, Brownfield, Texas, Sweetwater, Texas, Belgern, Texas, San Antonio, Texas, Albrini, Texas, Coleman, Texas. You guys are all in this enhanced area. Additionally, just outside of those areas, such as Minland, Andrews, Seymour, Levyland, Lubbock, Streamford, Brokage, Eastland, Comtrue, Brownwood, and Brady, as well as Sam Odo and Big Lake, Creams, Obston, and Kermit, and even Astraria and Littlefield. You guys are all in a slight risk. I would not take that lightly. Perhaps you're in the clear, so to say, for tornadoes, but you are definitely, most definitely, not in the clear as far as hail goes. You guys could have some monstrous hail, especially in the areas such as Streamford, Broke Ridge, and Eastland, as well as maybe even down towards Brownfield. So you guys should definitely be on the lookout for hail. That being said, none of this is going to impact you until at least another hour. I think maybe we might be looking at 30 minutes. There are right now some severe thunderstorm watches for a group of thunderstorms that is moving through here. This is going to be our kickoff for the storms today, and we'll go ahead and check on that and see what the exact wording is for those warnings. Again, this is for Del City, right outside of Del City, right below Carshade Caverns National Park. All right, so this is a immediate broadcast. Hazard 60 mile per hour wind gust and quarter sized tail. That could be coming your way. In the meantime, let's do this. I wanted to react. Yeah. Okay. So I did want to react. Ooh. My computer here is getting pretty hot. Mighty, mighty hot. Don't want to overheat it or anything like that. We are going to go ahead and react to a Ryan Hall, y'all, video. He just posted a new video, and so we're going to go ahead and react to that. Where is he? You around here somewhere? I am subscribed to him. Yeah. Okay, so he uploaded a new video. The weather is about to change dramatically. Let's see.
Blood got boring, so I switched to juices. And then I switched again.
It's Thursday, May 29th, 2025, and we've got a lot of weather to talk about, so let's dive right into it.
All right.
Starting off looking at the jet stream, the 500 millibar wind speeds and direction. Anything that happens way up here is usually going to impact us down on the surface at some level. So this is a good way to get an idea of the pattern as we go forward. This is the pattern that we're in right now. We've got this huge ridge in the west and a very persistent troughing pattern in the east. This is leading to cooler than average weather over here in the east and a lot of heat in the west. We're having temperatures well over 100 degrees in California over the next several days. Some dangerous heat.
So what he's saying there is basically things are about to get rizzy, and it's going to be crazy
in the desert southwest, and some of that's going to move over into the central United States as we go forward. But there's some interesting things happening underneath this ridge that we've got to talk about. Notice these little features right here that pop up, and then also stuff like this. We call these short waves. Sometimes these are like closed off low pressure systems. Sometimes they're just little disturbances in the jet stream that can lead to their own interesting mesoscale weather events. And
100%.
That's really what we're talking about as we go through the next.
That is 100% true. There's little microcosms, as I would say. It's a microcosm for a bigger thing, and it really is. It's fixing to get wild if those models are correct. I think this is a triple HR.
Several days, especially around June 2nd and June 3rd, specifically taking a look at this feature and this feature. We're going to have so much moisture and heat that's built up here in the central United States that even the smallest little pocket of cooler air that comes in or little disturbance in the upper level winds could cause some major ripples and lead to enough lift to cause big time thunderstorms.
That's 100% true. It's something I'd like to call the ripple effect. And it's like when you toss a stone, when you toss a stone into the lake and it ripples out, that's 100% what's happening here.
And I think that's what we're going to see on June 2nd and especially June 3rd as this more southern feature ejects off to the north and east. And it looks like the storm predictions.
So he's talking about next Tuesday, sorry. And you're going to want to look out for that next Tuesday. Could be a widespread weather event.
Center is seeing this as well, as we do have a day 5, 15% risk of severe weather in Nebraska, South Dakota, 100%. Down here into southeast North Dakota and western portions of Minnesota. This includes Fergus Falls, Watertown, Redfield, Aberdeen, 100%. Pierre, Chamberlain, Winter, Valentine, Alliance, and Scottsbluff. We could be talking about some significant severe weather here. We don't know anything about the mode yet. I would just say that anything on the table. We're talking large hail, damaging winds, and of course tornadoes. As we get closer, we will know more detail.
Okay, as he's saying, he basically knows nothing. No one knows anything yet. Mother Nature is a very drastically changing thing, so I wouldn't be wording it the way that he's wording it. Obviously, he's doing it for clickbait, which is classic Ryan Hall fashion.
Details about the exact threats. Is this going to be a more supercellular event, multicellular, cluster, or is this going to be a line of storms? That's all still on the table right now. Now, as we go into day 6 or Tuesday of next week, this is where things get really interesting. This is that more southern dip in the jet stream or closed off.
Also, I think he has his dates wrong. Most definitely.
A little feature that we were talking about earlier comes into the picture, and this is leading to what looks to me, at least from this time frame, it's leading to what will likely be a more traditional severe weather situation where I think that supercells are definitely going to be on the table if this goes as currently.
I'm not sure how you could tell that from the small model that he's looking at. I don't know that that's really able to be backed up with what he's claiming.
Modeled. This includes Oklahoma City, Norman, Tulsa, Wichita, Topeka, area south of
you
Lincoln,
should also
Nebraska.
Be on the
this looks like it could be a very traditional plains severe weather situation, but it's happening in June. A lot of times we see stuff like this happen.
We're going to have a very active June.
There's plenty of moisture there. There's plenty of instability. But in June, whenever we can get a system like this to actually come through with 100%. So much moisture and instability because we're getting into the hotter months, this can actually lead to some pretty significant situations. So
What's so
can be
exciting
drastic.
about the Dell AI factory with NVIDIA is that they are empowering our
Oh,
engineers.
that's interesting.
So if you guys have been watching through the spring, a lot of times whenever we're tracking severe weather events in March, April, even May, a lot of times, we're looking for those big trough features that have the ability to bring up tons of moisture from the Gulf, because a lot of times that's what we're lacking. And we don't normally see severe weather from these tinier little mesoscale features because there's usually not enough moisture and instability in place. Well, in June, the moisture and instability is rarely a problem. And we're certainly not going to have that on the 2nd or the 3rd.
100%.
We're going to have 60s to 70s dew points all the way up there towards Canada. And we're going to have mid 70s, close to 80-degree dew points in Oklahoma, Texas, and in the deep south. So definitely something to keep an eye on here as we go forward. I think that we're going to have an all-hazard severe weather outbreak potentially between the 2nd and the 3rd. And we will have more details for you as we go forward. And of course, as that system moves off to the east, I think even on the 4th, Wednesday, we could be talking about severe weather back into the more mid-Mississippi River valleys, the Ohio Valley, places like that. So we're definitely going to keep an eye on this. And it doesn't look like that moisture is going to go anywhere anytime soon. It's going to be hanging around for a while. So this could be a pretty active start to June, which is typically a more quiet period for us. Another thing that we're going to have plenty of here, especially on Tuesday, is CAPE. It's going to be out the wazoo right around Oklahoma City. It looks like we're going to have about 4,000, maybe close to 5,000 joules per kilogram of convective available potential energy. Just think of that as the juice or the food that storms need to survive. There's going to be plenty of that out there as we go forward. And we're about to dive much deeper into that. But first, let's shout out today's awesome sponsor, Factor. And you get that link in the description. Make sure you use the code for you guys down there. Supporter of us, and I know. And once again, this is all being driven by a dramatic weather pattern shift that we're about to experience. And we've got a huge ridge over the western and more central portions of the United States. It's going to be 110 degrees in certain parts of California as we go into the day on the 31st. We're going to be breaking some records in a few isolated spots. And look at this, widespread 90s to well over 100 degrees in the Southwest as we go into June 1st. But notice how, as I move the slider forward here, that big bulb of heat moves off to the east a little bit. We're going to be more focused on this area where the highest temperatures will be. It looks like it's going to be a scorcher in Florida, for example, on June 3rd. And then we've got this area of cooler air that's sneaking in behind the heat. And obviously the interaction between those two air masses is what's going to lead to a lot of our storms. And that's going to push on off to the east. And the heat doesn't go anywhere after that, by the way. It does look like this is going to be a very hot start to June, especially in the more southern portions of the United States. We're going to be up near 100 degrees without the humidity in Florida and South Carolina and Georgia, down into Texas, of course. And we're going to have several instances where a lot of that heat makes it all the way up into southern portions of Canada before getting swiped away by some cooler air, which will, of course, lead to more storms. So yeah, we're going to be keeping track of this as we go forward, but we're starting to talk too much about the future here. Okay, once we get beyond Tuesday, it's hard to tell exactly what's going to happen because the forecast becomes a little bit less reliable. So let's reel it back in here and talk more about the short term, specifically the
Sorry, guys. Don't have premium.
the day 2 SPC outlook. This is tomorrow, Friday. We've got a slight risk of severe weather in Virginia, North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, and Alabama. A little bit of Florida too, as it looks like we're going to have a line of storms come through that is capable of producing some hail, some wind, maybe an isolated tornado or two. The tornado threat right now is relatively low, but we do have a 2% probability in Macon, Augusta, Columbia, up there towards Raleigh. So get ready for that. But it does look like the main threat is going to be that damaging wind threat from Richmond down to Fayetteville, Florence, Albany. Get ready for some isolated pockets of 60, maybe 70 mile per hour winds as this line of storms comes through. Now, here's what the radar could look like as we go forward. Now, we are going to have some storms today. There's going to be some isolated pockets of thunder out here around the Appalachian Mountains, down into the southeastern United States during the heating of the day today, which is very common for this time of year. We're also going to have some stronger storms over here in New Mexico and western Texas with some supercells that could be popping off. But notice how all that stuff just completely dies out as we go into the overnight hours and the early morning hours tomorrow. But we are going to see this stuff kind of respark, especially as we hit the afternoon period tomorrow. And that's where we're going to have a line of storms from Virginia all the way back down into Alabama here. Maybe even that they might expand that back down into Louisiana and southern portions of Mississippi as well, as it looks like there could be some tail end Charlie style storms down here. So get ready for this tomorrow. It looks like the strongest storms will hit South Carolina, Virginia, and North Carolina starting around 4 p.m. They'll make it into Charlotte around 4 p.m. They'll make it into Raleigh maybe around 5 or 6 p.m. all the way out there to Virginia Beach and Myrtle Beach maybe closer to 7 or 8 p.m. And then this thing will be out of our hair and completely out to sea by 10 p.m. But yeah, definitely a quick hitting line of strong storms tomorrow. Get ready for that. Those storms will be packed with a lot of moisture. Okay. So I think that we're going to see some places see more than 2 to 3 inches of rain down here in South Carolina over the next couple of days. And then there's going to be a streak of heavier rain in Kentucky, West Virginia, over into Virginia as well. This won't be as much associated with very strong thunderstorms, but more so just heavy rain, persistent heavy downpours over and over again. This could lead to some flooding. So get ready for that, especially in the mountains of eastern Kentucky and West Virginia. This is the kind of thing that very commonly causes isolated flash flooding in our neck of the woods. So just make sure you're keeping an eye on those creeks and streams. 100%. The Weather Prediction Center does have us under a slight risk of excessive rainfall. This includes Lexington, Kentucky, Pikeville, Charleston, all the way over there to Washington, D.C. and Baltimore.
Weather-wise.
So make sure you guys are ready for maybe up to 3 inches of rain in a short period of time. And just know that that could cause some flash flooding. Hey, when was the last time you guys went over to the YALLBOT channel and checked out YALLBOT? Has it been a little while? Well, I would recommend...
Y'all don't need to listen to this. I'll tell you that much. So he made some interesting points there, and I definitely think it's going to be definitely an active June. I think that's what we can chalk that up to, majority-wise. Let's go to the radar here real quick. Gonna open up radar here. These storms are taking their time to move through. That's for sure. Let's see here. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. They're taking their sweet time. Probably about another hour still. So I will see you guys in about an hour. I'm going to start this stream back up. When these storms start up, we'll be fixing to be good to go. So I will start this storm back up, and then we're going to go pretty much, maybe for a couple hours, take a break, but then after that, we're going to go pretty much all night long. And we are going to be playing some creepy horror Fortnite games and other things like that. So you're going to want to tune in later.